What's up, guys? How's it going? Got the 82 pickup here. This is going to be a long, drawn-out series of videos, or maybe I'll make it into one video. I don't really know what I'm going to start doing yet. Last video you guys saw, we did the round headlight conversion from square to round. Got the bed off of the 82 pickup, and if you look in the top left-hand corner of your frame, you might be able to see the old bed outside. It had tons of cancer and holes in it. If you put a flashlight inside the bed, you could see holes every which way you look. I have another bed off of an 83 pickup here that I'm chiseling out the old bed liner. It's like the hardest thing I've ever done. Chiseling out the old bed liner, but this bed is virtually rust-free. It's got surface rust in it a little bit, but all the bed seams are good. So I'm going to strip down all that bed liner. I'm going to sand down the whole bed, do some POR 15 on all the little tiny rust spots, re-seam the bed, thinking about Herculining the bed. And then I'm going to end up painting the whole truck. I'm thinking a tan color. This was a SR5 Special Edition, a combination of tan and black. Thinking about doing the whole truck just tan. And I have the bed off, as you can see. I'm going to kind of go around and sand down the frame. Various ways to do it. Wire wheel, some flapper discs. Sand down the frame. Going to POR 15, I think, most of it. And maybe Rust-Oleum the rest. Sand down the back of the cab, do it tan, do the rest of the cab tan, get the bed on, do the whole thing tan at once, and we'll see how it turns out. And probably make 1.5 million videos doing it. What's up, guys? Well, I said this was going to be a random hodgepodge of videos, so it is. Kind of did a thing today. Fenders are all off. Then you look inside this thing. All the seats, carpets all ripped out. I've pretty much tore into this truck pretty dang good. Camera's terrible. But I got some rot here in the floor. I've been kind of chiseling it out and vacuuming everything up. Other than that, though, the floor is pretty solid and everything else. This spot's pretty large on this side, and there's a tiny little spot on the other side that I'm going to take care of. So check this out. I just picked these up on OfferUp. I have a pair of seats that came out of an 83 pickup that are almost pristine condition. There's a tiny little rip right there on this passenger side one. Just gonna have, my uncle's really good at steam cleaning, so I'm gonna have my uncle clean these up real nice. First gen seats are like impossible to find, as probably many of you guys know. I'm pretty stoked to find that, and they're the brown and tan to match the door panels. They're probably the original seats that were in this truck, and somebody ripped them out to put some stupid Acura seats in them or something. I've ripped both front fenders off, and they're right there. Both fenders. Really good shape, minor surface rust, but they're in perfect shape. Gonna pressure wash all this out. I'm pretty much getting to the truck to the point where I'm ready to pressure wash it. I'm gonna take it outside, pressure wash the frame, degrease, do everything else under here, pressure wash, degrease. Got both fenders off. There's minor little rust spots in the door mounting positions, but it looks like just surface rust. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up. And then right here, there is surface rust around the windshield frame. And it's actually a little worse than what I thought it was. So, after the whole truck's pressure washed, probably going to pry that windshield out, throw the gasket away. The windshield's already got a crack in it, so I'll toss that in the garbage. Sand down the frame real nice. POR 15 it, do whatever I got to do, and prep this thing for a $15, maybe $20 rattle can paint job. Whatever. I already have a Cherry 83 pickup right back here. This thing is sweet. I already got a Cherry pickup, so I'm just looking to have some fun with my 82, and I'm kind of tweaking it a little bit, having fun. Toyota banner, new toolbox setup. I'm going to do a review of the side locker and the 30-inch mechanic cart. And I actually got a brand new top tool chest. If you care. Anyway, Going to be doing a review on that full U.S. General Series 2 Harbor Freight setup here pretty soon. And sorry about this light, guys. So yeah, that's what's going on with the 82 pickup. And pretty stoked to find these seats. There's the door weather stripping off the driver's side. And making little progress. I have a full-time job, so I have a little bit of time out in the shop here and there. So I'm looking forward to getting this frame cleaned up, pressure washed, degreased, dried inside the shop. We're in the springtime here, April, so get it clean, get it dry, and start prepping the frame and getting it POR 15'd. Getting the floor set up right. I have a buddy who does sheet metal for a living, and he's going to get me a piece of sheet metal. We're going to stamp it out, tack weld it in. I'm thinking about POR 15'ing the whole floor, Herculining the whole floor, and then I've been checking out various places to get carpet kits. So this isn't a full restoration, guys. This is a restoration-ish, whatever. I'm just having fun. Yeah, gonna make it look like a decent pick-em-up truck. Anyway, guys, more to come. And again, I think I'm gonna splice all this into one video. Maybe it's probably gonna be boring, but cool. Right on. Take care, guys. Well, pretty much my worst fear has been realized, and it's worse actually. This windshield frame on this truck is shot, but we're gonna make do and trying to repair it and do the best we can. Check this out. So I just pried this windshield out, and pretty much this whole windshield frame and both A-pillars are just shot. Again, I'm doing this with my cell phone, so I apologize. Hole there. Almost hole starting to form there. There is a complete section of the lip that's completely rotted away right there. Holes all the way along through there. Moving to the top. Extremely rusty at the corner of this top of the roof. Two ginormous holes right above the rear view mirror. Then moving around to the passenger side of the truck. This section of the lip for the windshield frame is starting to rot away almost completely. And then this corner is pretty bad as well. So I'm going to take a little like 1/2-inch air sander and sand down this entire frame, clean it up real well, and see if I can do any kind of metal repair on it. I don't even know where to start right now, but this is just bad. It's so gnarly looking at this truck, and then you look over across the shop at the 83, and it just looks like it's off the showroom floor. It's just, this truck it's bad. I mean, I knew that the windshield frame was probably going to be bad, but not this bad. And then, on a side note, yesterday before work, I had a little time, and I started checking out this passenger side floorboard, and it's just as bad as the driver's side. It's that right there is almost a foot-long section of just rot. It's pretty solid back here, it's pretty solid over here, but this is just rot, man. This truck is what went on with this truck? What were you guys doing with this truck? Running it through the surf or something? I don't know, but it's pretty gnarly. I pulled the that back like felt panel off. The entire back of the cab is solid though, so that's good. And I pulled that off so that I can do start scrubbing down the inside of the back of the cab right here. Get it cleaned up and sanded, and then POR 15 the whole damn thing. But yeah, it's pretty gnarly. And I'm kind of did this backwards. I actually pulled the windshield frame out before, pulled the windshield out before I even pressure washed it. So, but whatever. What's it gonna happen? What's it gonna do? Rust because there's water on it? So yeah. But I managed to get the windshield out in one piece without it destroying itself. But it already had a crack in it, so I spider webbed it pretty much the whole damn thing. But yeah, whatever. It's gonna go in the trash, and I'll get a new gasket anyway. Work progress on the 82 pickup. And just a glorious shot of the ever shiny 83. So yeah, more on this to come, and stay tuned. what's up guys? Jeff here back in the shop with the restoration on that Toyota that's sitting outside. So I've been mentioning I think I'm going to make this into like one video or whatever. Not going to happen. I'm already at like 10-ish, 12 minutes, whatever. And I haven't even gotten the truck really torn apart yet. So I got my boat out of my garage yesterday. Got a tarp shed set up, so I have a lot more room to work in. Just pressure washed the truck as you just saw a few minutes ago. And now I'm going to get it dried. It's like 80 degrees right now in Washington. It's awesome. It's going to sit outside. It's going to dry. And I'm going to make this one video just now. It's going to be like part one of Toyota restoration, and then I'll do more. It's probably going to be a segment of a bunch of different videos. But now that the truck is pressure washed and degreased, I am going to make sure that frame is completely dry. POR 15 it, probably Rust-Oleum it. Just coat that frame with as much crap as I can. I've been really hemming and hawing about just taking the cab off, but I'm lazy and I'm not going to take the cab off. So I'm just going to do it as it is. Again, this isn't a restoration, but it's just kind of a restoration, whatever. And I've actually been having thoughts about pulling the whole suspension off the truck and buying like a 3-inch Rough Country lift or whatever. I know Rough Country is cheesy compared to the old man Emu that's on that beauty and that's on my Tacoma outside, but whatever. And then maybe getting a set of 33s or 35s for it and just using it as a driver slash off-roader that looks decent or whatever. I sold a Suzuki Samurai that I've had for like 7 years to get my 83 truck back there, so I kind of miss off-roading a little bit, and I wouldn't mind turning that thing into, you know, something that has a decent-ish paint job on it that looks nice and has 33s or 35s on it. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. It looks like crap sitting back there, but I have one of those soft topper, best top, soft topper canopy things or whatever. Picked it up off OfferUp for $100. It's got a couple little rips in it, but I'm just going to sew those back together. And again, it's for halfway decent looking truck. So anyway, got more room now to work in. Got it cleaned up and pressure washed. Next step is I think I'm going to get that frame coated with something because after it's been wet, it's going to surface rust real quick. But yeah, check this out. So I pressure washed the truck, and as you guys saw earlier in this video, I did it with no windshield in the truck. But what's it going to do, rust? I got a tiny little bit of water inside, but I don't care. We're just going to sit outside in the sun, and it's going to dry, hopefully. Hey, check this out. My neighbor, super, super nice guy. His name's Mike. He's got a beautiful condition. Can't really see, right there. Beautiful condition, like 92 to 95 second gen 4Runner. 3.0 V6. It's like in immaculate condition. It's beautiful. Anyway. Oh, and then my neighbor, also that lives through the woods, his name's Mike. He's got a first gen Tacoma like me, so we're all Toyota guys. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, guys, more Toyota fun coming here shortly. I just got Toyota parts everywhere. Seats, everything that's going to go back in that truck. First gen. Toyota tool. Whatever. Anyways, guys, thanks for sticking with me. You guys probably think I talk a lot in my videos, but just having fun. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. More to come. So this will be first part of the video series, and then more to come later with more teardown and prepping and painting and whatever. All right, guys. Later. Cheers.